Well, we made it. We're in South Korea. More specifically, we're in Busan. So we're here for a few days and then we're heading up to Seoul. And we'll get to match number 2 of Around the World in 80 Games. Okay, we're just on our way now up to Haedong Yonggungsa temple here in Busan. One of the top things to do apparently, so we'll see what it's all about. So this is a Buddhist temple that was apparently built in the 1300s, although that's a disputed claim. It'd be interesting to see what it's like and compare it to the ones from Japan, you know, the Shinto temples. Honestly, the coolest thing about this temple, especially if it is 1,000 years old, is just the location. Like, the view out to sea, to build it on these rocks is crazy. Like, and it just goes up and up the hill. Obviously completely different to the ones in Japan, but super, super cool. That was really cool. I mean, the location of it absolutely made it, and it was well worth the trek out from Busan. Not much of a trek really, just, I mean, a couple of trains, but no stress. I keep getting alerts on my phone from South Korea basically being like it's too hot, go inside. So probably head back now to the hotel, get some AC, chill out for a little bit. We're on our way up to the Gamcheon culture village now, but take a look at how steep this hill is. Yeah, it's crazy. This is a calf workout. Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one here. Like, it's really picturesque, really beautiful, but you know, people still live here. So you've got this one top road which is all tourist shops and just souvenirs you can buy, and then down below is where everyone actually lives, but you can still walk through there. I don't know. Obviously there's signs of it being respectful, which is important, but still a bit of a weird one. Now, I mean, having said all that, maybe if all of this means that the area gets paid more attention to, more money gets brought into it, maybe it's something they're happy to put up with. Obviously I can't speak for them, but just a curious one. I'm on my way out now, but even leaving this place is a workout. Okay, so that's finished in Busan. On the way now to Busan Station to get the train up to Seoul. Alright, made it to Seoul. I just need to find the accommodation. Alright, we're coming up now to Gyeongbokgung, I think that's how you say it, Palace, which is one of 5 palaces built by the Joseon dynasty, so the rulers of Korea before the annexation of Japan. So this is one of the palaces where you'll see a lot of people in the traditional Korean clothing, so like the hanbok and stuff, because I think you get free entry if you do wear it, so a lot of people rent it just outside. Not for me though. You know, the thing that I'm, I guess, immediately noticing comparing it to, say, European castles, is that it's much more like it's a palace, but it's a complex. It's a network of buildings. It's a network of buildings rather than one large, you know, stone fortification. There's so many buildings, each having its own distinct purpose. Like, there's a banquet hall, one for proclamations, announcements, another room for like state matters. And there's no tunnels connecting them or anything. It's just you walk straight outside and get to the next one. Right, so it's finally game day here in South Korea. Two key pieces of information I have not shared yet. One, the match isn't in Seoul, so we're about to get on a train down to Jeonju. That's where the match is being held. More importantly, I don't even have a ticket. For K-League matches, for South Korean football matches, it seems like you can't buy a ticket online if you aren't resident in South Korea, so you need to have like a residency number, which I don't have. So we're gonna go down, I'm gonna try and buy a ticket at the gate. I think it should be possible. Apparently these matches don't sell out. Yeah, so fingers crossed that we can actually get a ticket to the game. Right, we've made it to Jeonju now. So that's part one done. Now we just need to get to the stadium, get some tickets. Alright, about to get a first look at the stadium. There she is, finally got here after many trials and tribulations. Just the two buses and like half an hour wait between them, but we're here. So let's get some tickets. There's the queue for the tickets. Okay, ticket secured. So we're good to go. So as far as food options go, you have everything from fish cakes to fried chicken to ramen. And they're all being sold by these near identical stalls just outside the stadium. Doesn't look like there's any food then inside. This is where everyone's going. I'll grab something for myself now, see what we find. Okay, lunch is secured. This might seem familiar, but honestly, you can't go wrong. Just need to make sure to not get it on my white top. That would be a disaster. It's good though. Right, we're in now. I just need to find my seats. It might be easier said than done. Okay, I think this is us.
어디가 이지요?
2H, row 3, C14. Not bad. So there's the Seoul end. The way end down there, and then that's where the freestanding for the Gyeongbokgung home support is. So as far as I know, this stadium was built for the 2002 World Cup. World Cup famous for being probably the best World Cup around, and not just because it was the last one that Ireland was in. I check out these seats, like little armrests, cup holders, comfortable, not bad. I wonder who sponsors them. Could be anyone really. FC Seoul are out for their warm-up. Here comes Gyeongbokgung. Good starting speed. Here they come. It's not full, but it's loud. All set to go now. Right, well that's half time. Not a nil all so far. Just my luck. But there's been chances. Gyeongbokgung have had a few semi-threatening attempts, like no real shots, but good balls into the box. Seoul had one long shot that kind of threatened and then one chance at the very, very end, but otherwise it's been a quiet game. We're not fans of Lingard. Well, Seoul are, but no one else is. But yeah, fingers crossed. It's shaping up that like there should be a goal, hopefully. Can't do 2-0s, so we'll see. I'm gonna grab some water now because it's roasting again. Back on her way. Oh, go on. Hey! Hey! Good! Good! Oh! Well, there it is, another 0-0. Starting to think I might be the problem, but I mean, all in all, it was still a great game, and really, Jeonbuk are probably kicking themselves. They had so many good chances to put that to bed, and just they're finishing and let them down. But yeah, 2 countries down, 0 goals. This cannot surely continue. Yeah. Well, I gotta get out of here because it is swarming with bugs in here. I guess it's because we're further south, but I'm not wanting to be bitten alive. So to get home, it's saying, oh yeah, take the bus, but I just don't see how the bus is getting through all that traffic. So I'm going to walk as much as I can, and maybe I can hop on the bus at a later part. I'm finally back. Just took like 2 hours. You know, the buses were fine when I was on them. I was just rarely on them. I mean, I think I was probably waiting like 45 minutes to an hour for the first bus, and then another 15 minutes for the second bus. Like, the stadium is just so far out, so awkward to get to. Even getting to the stadium was a bit of a nightmare. But we're back now. I mean, the match, it was good. Just still have not seen a goal. 2 countries, 0 goals. Like, they had some really, really good chances. And I think like Jeonbuk are in something like 8th, and Seoul are in like 4th or something. Never mind, Jeonbuk are in, well, as of now, they're in 11th. And Seoul are in 5th. But like, Jeonbuk were by far the better team. They should have won. Like, they created some really good chances and just could not put them away to save their lives. But I mean, otherwise, it was a cool experience. Nice food. The atmosphere was still really good. Like, both sets of fans. There's a real like European style to it. It almost feels like they've imported a lot of it in terms of both their chanting, drums, flags, everything. Like, I think the pre-game chant for Jeonbuk, they're saying like "Ale Ale Jeonbuk." So it's just interesting to see. It was similar in Tokyo. But yeah, it was really cool. It was kind of fun to do the day trip from Seoul. Wish I'd seen a goal. Still waiting to see a goal. All I want is to see a goal. Otherwise, it's really cool. I think I might have been one of, if not the only, foreigner watching that match, because there were a lot of stairs. I mean, and I didn't see any others. I guess maybe because it's quite hard to buy tickets and it's not a major tourist city. Like, how many people are coming down from Seoul or coming up from Busan to see this game? Not that many. So tomorrow, heading back to Seoul, and then on Wednesday, so in a couple of days, flying out to Beijing for hopefully match number 3. Although that's another one. Don't have tickets yet. They only go on sale 2 days before the game, and apparently they sell out all the time. But we will be crossing our fingers and praying that we get those tickets. That's us finished here now in Jeonju. So it's back to Seoul and then on to China, really. That's South Korea over. Game 2 done. Goals seen? 0. So that's game 2 of 80 completed, and with that we say goodbye to Korea. They couldn't give us goals, but they gave us great food, we met lovely people, and even the match outside of the goals was a fantastic experience. And now we look ahead to China, the toughest destination yet. We don't even have a ticket, the match is going to sell out, and the booking platform is entirely in Chinese. But we're heading there anyway, ticketless, praying we can get our hands on a ticket for match day. So make sure to follow along and look out for the next episode of Around the World in 80 Games, China, to see if we're successful, because we have no room for failure.